Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Yeah, ain't saying hippies. Women like me, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worried about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like God. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in...
This should be good this time. Shit done did that shit twice.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. For the hills in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat my friend good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7.
Lamar Jack versus Tyreek Jack.
Yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right.
Oh, you got to catch that, man. Come on.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Jackson now. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And he has got it. From 55 yards away.
Hell yeah, Pete Earl. I see your comment. Yeah, for sure. It's a good matchup right here, baby. Let's get it. Lamar's back 100%. We ain't had him in about 4 or 5 weeks. Dak been holding it down.
Feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they
Lamar ready, baby. Let's get it.
Points.
Should have got a fucking tub there, though, man. Stupid ass rookie dropped that ball. Would have been in much better shape. 3rd and short there. We Gucci though. We'll take 3.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Give me that, nigga! Quit playing with me, boy! Own that, nigga! Kamu Ruger Hill. 5 user picks in the last 2 games, nigga. Let's go. You heard that? 5 user picks in the last 2 games, nigga. Let's go.
The interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about
come on, Melvin.
To what you practice. When you practice
go,
these
baby.
situations, it's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic can get you scored on again.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he's got it.
Give me that, nigga. Let's go.
Way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 1 man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
3rd and goal, Jackson dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on.
Touchdown, Lamar Jackson. Let's go, baby.
Lamar Jackson.
Let's go.
3rd touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push further out.
Let's go. That's my dog. That's my dog.
A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we counting on you, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you.
Kick these motherfuckers' ass. Show these niggas we real. Let's show these motherfuckers we real. We just coming off of a 40-0 win.
And tally up 6 points.
Let's show these motherfuckers ain't no different. Anybody can get it, nigga.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
We got you next, P. Earl. We're going to be ready. But we got to focus on this game. There's still a lot of football to play.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Jackson.
Oh!
This is Austin Pearl.
Come on, Pete.
He stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From midfield now, here's Jackson being chased out left.
They keep his ass in bounds.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here we go. 6 yards. I got one. Switch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! That's bullshit. This nigga just stood there. That was a pick. Wow.
That's a
unbelievable.
Play. There's the spark right there. The big
unfucking believable.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Lucky. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now Leonard Fournette, and he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
The tackle, Darby.
Hard to come by here. He gets it down.
Good tackle.
Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it,
damn, I still can't believe that wasn't a pick. Nigga Ramsey just stood there. Come on, man. Wake your ass up, nigga.
Announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field.
No way that happens
again.
again.
Half of the game, you've got time to make it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the others. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. delayed handoff. This is
Let's go, baby. Great play call. Great play call, nigga.
He's taken down at the 24. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Big money Ravens, nigga. Niggas better quit sleeping on us, nigga.
Now Gordon on first down.
Let's go, nigga.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Stay right there. Hype the ball. Oh, that nigga's a beast for that.
And he is met
Damn.
in the backfield. Down he goes,
All right,
folded like a lawn chair.
that nigga came in like
Now the
a
Packers going to go
motherfucker.
ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! Anyway. Check. Showing it. Whip. Watch that go.
From the gun on third down, Jackson forced out to his left. He may try.
Let's go, nigga, Lamar!
Touchdown.
Let's fucking go!
Lamar Jackson with his
Lamar's back!
here in this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front.
Lamar's back, baby!
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
Let's go, nigga. Nothing is there. Nothing.
Let's go make some plays.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Nothing is goddamn there.
Play calling defense.
Everybody is covered,
I
nigga.
often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Bro, what you doing, my G?
Rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their
What you doing, my G?
Timeout.
Way to get him, Pat Peak. Nigga, we own these niggas.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
Here's Jackson on third and long.
Oh, come on. You got
That's
whooped.
complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Let's go next. Put your on it. Hayward. Mike's 54. Mike's up.
Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now.
Good half, B-Mo.
First and 10. So
It's a good half, B-Mo.
And what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our
Marvelous
Sports
is back,
Halftime
baby.
Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Way to get that nigga. That nigga tried to bust.
Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw again on second down. Jackson, he'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get ready.
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Smart
that
man.
one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Run up the middle.
Play action. Now Jackson.
It's a step too slow. Fuck.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Jackson on first down, dancing to his left.
There you go. There you go. Go get him, Dayon Buchanan. Go get him.
Dayon Buchanan able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
I'm on. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Okay.
Jackson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pick it up. Shift.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man here is Kroll. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Tavecchio good on the extra point.
Big drive. That was a nice drive. We got to answer, fellas.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff.
That's all that mean.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's all that mean, P.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific They're trying to put him on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Set, ready, 54 the flag. 54. Crunch time, defense. 1, 2, 3.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Fournette, a first down carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They scared. Kill, turn up. Mike spot 4, Mike set. Mike spot 4. Check pass. Check 43. Check 9. 66. Pull it. High.
To throw is Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. 4 receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson.
Give me that, nigga! Stay in bounds. Stay in.
Picked off by Ryan Darby.
Man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively,
Playing with Darby, nigga.
Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Nigga was almost to the crib.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Here's Gordon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Jackson operating from the gun, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame.
That's 3 in a row. Pinch dog, 2 press.
It's a great play.
Nigga, you keep abusing that same D, bruh. You know you can't. You know the rules. 3 plays. So, with that being said, I just sat there and watched you abuse that play all fucking game. I ain't tripping off of the play, but you know that's just a rule. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Good D though. But can you score is the question.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you get it done.
Nigga. Playing with me, boy.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler,
Playing
Marcus
with me,
Peters.
boy.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
Bye-bye!
Gotta
take that to the crib.
All the way down to the 10-yard
Go. Night,
line.
night, nigga. It's ball game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Gordon.
Should have been called that motherfucker. Touchdown, nigga. Let's go.
Baltimore touchdown.
Let's fucking go.
His 11th touchdown of the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside it in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That nigga abused that defense, boy. Pinch dog, too. I must have saw that 100 times.
Started the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Second turn, defense, let's go.
From the gun, Jackson. Fuller brings it in.
Ooh, that nigga Peppers be killing niggas. Oh my goodness.
And final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Give me that, nigga. Push him to the ground. Push his bitch ass to the ground.
Picked off at the 15.
Shake his whole ass.
Let's
go, nigga. Playing with me.
Takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions.
Way to push him to the ground like a hoe.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things?
Let's go, nigga! Let's go! Let's go!
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now the Ravens going to use
They'll
one
give
of
you
their
some time,
timeouts.
nigga, to try to get some points, nigga.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play action. It's Jackson. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshake.
Let's go, Dak! I don't even got to use her that. I don't even got to use her that. Let's go, Dak! Come in and get you a TD, too. Yeah. Yeah.
His third touchdown.
Come in and get you a TD, too, Dak.
Push further out in front.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this.
What a throw.
Late,
that boy Dak is a baller.
This is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
What a fucking throw. Ain't played all game and come in and throw a fucking bomb.
In this game, there are no
face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face
mean Ravens, nigga. We ain't no nice guys, nigga. We gonna run it up, nigga. We gonna get what we can get, nigga. Period.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
Well, that's all she wrote, folks.
Something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half.
What a fucking win. 38 to fucking 10. Let's go.
From that, and then they got it
in
together,
Green Bay, in the rain.
And then took off.
Went to Cincy, kicked their ass 40-0. Come here, kicked their ass 38-10. Up, Titans. Here we come. Here we come.
Road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee
Titans. Oh, we on the road again. Let's get it. We on the flight to Tennessee right now, nigga. Knock these games out, nigga. We won't smoke.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That man came in and got a tub, though. Two touchdowns, rushing. KJ Hamler. Oh, that's exactly why I'm trading fucking, what's his name? Gallup. It's time to develop him. I drafted superstar rookie. Let's go.